climbing with us is sort of 80% humour, 20% activity, you know. And I had gone up to this climb several times and thought that would be a great winter, because we climbed it thinking it was an old route of Kellett's, but it was nothing. That was a wee chimney just round the corner, you know. So I had to hammer a peg in there, and it was moving the flakes up, you know, when you battered it in. And I was standing there and I said, right, Ellie, off you go up this wee bit. And he went up quite far, but then suddenly there was a great rumble and a pile of ice and everything, and the rope was coming towards me, so I started raking it in because I thought there was a runner, you know, and I would get him. But there was no runner, it came running down the line. And then Ellie appeared, just, you know, like Batman or somebody flying over, you know, and he just hit the ledge down below, and an explosion, and then disappeared over. Then I was pulled onto my creaky peg, you know, and it was creaking, and, you know, and then I was shouting, you know, shouting, swearing, get off your bloody feet, you know. And I thought, God, he'd be dead here or desperate. And his face appeared and he got all covered in blood, climbing up onto the ledge, and then he stood up and he said, I said, are you all right, Ellie, can you walk? He said, of course I can walk. He says, just hold that rope a minute, you know, and he shambled off the ledge. I remember going up, he had a wee scratch on his nose, and that's where the blood was coming from. Just a tiny wee scratch. He just torpedoed right into this, you know, bounced off into orbit. Quite amazing. I've never been an avid collector of new routes or anything like that, but I've always liked nice lines on hills, you know. And it was really, it's great when you're walking around and suddenly you think, look at that, you know.
Yeah. And it can be random if the light's catching it in a certain
Just
way.
anything, you know, the atmospherics, the light, but that's usually the key to going to enjoy a climb, you know.